Libra, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I feel like you need to know that you are strong. You are one of the strong ones. You are one of the warrior angels. You are one of the strongest warriors, the strongest fighters. You are the strong one. And right now you could be being tried a lot right now. And the reason why you're being tried a lot is because of your strength. For some of you guys, you have a different way of looking at things. You think that the reason why you're being tried right now is because your weakness, or because of your faults, or because of your disabilities, or in places where you may be disabled or disqualified or something like that, some type of flawed identity. But actually, you are being tried because of your strength. I just think about the book of Job, in Job's story, about how when the devil was looking for somebody to tempt, or somebody to kind of like bring under his will, God was like, well, have you heard about my servant Job? Have you heard about him? And God told him, no matter what you do, you won't be able to turn him. And Job went through a series of going through a lot of things, like his wife, his kids, his health, a lot of things being deteriorated, not because he was faulted or not because he was such a bad person that he deserved it. I feel like it was because he was very, very strong. And I got that on my mind because I've been wanting to read the book of Job and also the book of Enoch too. That's been on my mind too, to read those books. And I had to think about the story of Job, and his story is amazing. Like, I wish, like, you feel like, for some of you guys, you can be listening to me like, I wish I had the strength or the faith like Job. And I feel like for some of you guys, the trials that you're going through, like, you're being tried and you are wearing that like it's so normal. Like it's such not a big deal. Like, it's so not a big deal. You wearing it like it's an everyday thing, and you don't understand you do have that faith. It just looks different when you're reading somebody else's story. What if you were to write down your story and tell all the times that you did get tried, and how that did not turn you away from your destiny? It didn't turn you away from your faith. It didn't tear you away from yourself. You may have had times where you stumbled and fell, but you always got back up. And I feel like today, if you don't do anything else, make sure you celebrate yourself. Make sure you celebrate just all that you've been through. You celebrate your story. So today is Venus Day, and it's love. And I feel like today is you falling in love yet again with your story, with your triumphs, with how you got up, with how you survived. I feel like that's going to be really, really big for you. All right, let's get right into this reading, Libra. Let's see, what do we have for Libra? What messages do we have for Libra today? All right, we have, I deserve to be treated with love and respect. Let's say that together 4 times. I deserve to be treated with love and respect. I deserve to be treated with love and respect. I deserve to be treated with love and respect. I deserve to be treated with love and respect. It says, what does it mean to be treated with love and respect? Do I get this from the people with whom I surround myself with? Okay, so look at you. So you're looking at your relationships, and you're actually looking like, what does it mean to be treated with love and respect? Which makes me think that you could have thought that something you could have thought that something or some way or of love and respect, like you could have had some type of distorted view of it. So this reminds me of the wise man that says, for one to know what love is, one must know what love is not, which means that first you'll know what love is not, or you're going to go through a series of not knowing what love is not before you understand what love is. Not saying that your first, like when you first come into this world, the love that you get is fake, but you don't know. You think that that is normal. I feel like most of us, we have to go through processes where we kind of like realize, oh, we always go through the process where we realize, oh, I had a good thing. So we can kind of, once God brings something else in our lives, we can appreciate it and not have to have a good thing leave us before we understand it's a good thing. So I do feel like that for some of you guys, you could have had relationships that you lost, or you could have had, you know, people that you could have lost, that could have transitioned, where you could be thinking like, okay, now you know exactly what love is, and let me see if I have that around in my life, okay? But just someone could have had a distorted view of love, and now you're trying to see, is that in your relationships? Are you surrounded with people that treat you with love and respect? We are not talking about what you give out here, Libra. This day of love, this Venus day of love right here, is going to be all about the stuff that you receive. We are not talking about giving out. We are talking about receiving. Yeah, for some of the givers, it's going to be very, very uncomfortable, okay? Because a lot of givers, they overcompensate. They give for a lack of receiving. Whether they feel like that people aren't going to give to them freely, whether they feel like that they're not worthy, or just whether they feel like they have a problem with receiving. There's a need for you to get into this placement or this space of just on the receiving end when you think about these people and what they are bringing to your life. Are they bringing you love? First, before the first question is, what is love and respect? You know, what does it mean to be treated with love and respect? So first, your own idea or definition of love and respect. And then you understand, is that being reciprocated to you? So this gives me an idea that somebody is giving out something and they're wondering, am I on the receiving end of that as well from that same source? So you know how the universe works, right? The universe, you'll give something, you'll help this person in need over here, and then over here, all the way far in a whole different aspect, you're getting blessed. But for this one, what you're doing in your life is you're looking at, let's say if you're giving to Sarah. Hello, if there's a Sarah out there. If you're giving this love and respect to Sarah, then you're expecting Sarah to give you that love and respect. Not the love and respect from Sean. Hey, Sean. Or not the love and respect from Tasha or Tanya. You want Sarah to be reciprocal to the things that you're giving. That sounds about right in your relationships, right? But right now, you're focused on what you're being given. So you may start looking at things and saying, I don't want this, or I don't like this. So you're taking a step from the giving seat if you are a giver, and you are looking at the things that you're being given. If you are a receiver on the receiving end, you're not taking a break because you're on the receiving end. Right now, what you'll be doing is you'll be giving feedback on the things that you're given. So it's not, you know, that person who just accepts all the gifts, they can't tell anyone no, and people think that they like everything, but they really like these core things. So I do feel like for the receivers, it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to kind of understand what it is that you want instead of saying yes to everything, because the thought of giving is great for you. There's a need for you to kind of like bring out a map. Okay, so what is it that you do love? I do also feel like there could be a person who could be teaching. Right now, you're teaching a person how to love you, receiver, or what it is that you want. For the giver in this place, Right now, you're going to be putting a whole telescope on what has a person been giving you in return. And this may be a little bit confusing for the giver, okay? Because the giver, you may have to be very, very honest with people that you don't want to be honest with. You may have to be honest with yourself, like, this person is giving me something that I don't deserve, or I don't even want, or it's not adding up, or it's too little. So it's okay if, giver, you may feel like you could be asking for too much. In this space right here, giver, you can feel like you are demanding too much in this space. This could definitely be very, very, triggering for you, because you're at this point where you're being asked to critique how a person loves and respects you. And I'm guessing that this isn't the first time. This is not these aren't going to be relationships that you just start. These are going to be relationships that you've set in for a while. You could have ignored so many things. For some of you guys, you already know you're not getting the same thing from this person, and it makes you feel XYZ. Before you even go out to say anything, I feel like right now what Spirit is doing is making you aware. It's making you aware. So either you'll be in a space where you feel like, okay, I am the love and respect that I give out is being reciprocated to me, or you'll be in a space where it says the love and respect that I give out is not being reciprocated to me. So it's two where that can, it's two places where it can go. It's either, is it being reciprocated or not? It could be or not. And that's what we're looking at. And we're not saying, like, does a person do everything that you do? We could think like, does a person care? Do they check up? Do they give you, is it a safe space for you? Are there conditions on love? Things like that. Like, we're not measuring up like, okay, I bought them a sweater for Christmas. Did they buy me a sweater? Not something like that. But definitely in general. Okay, I think y'all get that. Definitely get that. Let's go into the blessing bag. All right. Ooh, you got a steamy hot kiss. It looked like a person is. You got your person's attention. All right, so you got inner peace. So for some of you guys who was dealing with this, that's why I had to go into this, like, this affirmation. I normally don't spend a lot of time on the affirmations, but I had to go through it because that's a very, like, scary space to be in. To kind of, like, it was almost like, well, am I being treated with love and respect? Like, you didn't know for a minute. And so it's like, okay, you can either find out that you are, or you can find out that you aren't. All right. So, but it looks like you are. It looks like you have a steamy hot kiss or a hot embrace. It looks like you do have your person's attention. Whether you aren't, you do have your person's attention enough where they are going to, give you the ear to voice your concerns, to let them know, like, this isn't what I want, especially for the receivers on the receiving end. That's just taking everything, okay? That's just saying, yes, okay, yeah, that's fine. Kind of more so on the people-pleasing type of deal, type of thing. So if you're on the receiving end of something, then this person definitely has open ears for your concerns, and they are willing to do it your way. They're willing to give you whatever it is that you want. Right? Got the star. Either the star is coming out like all in a row, or what's happening here. So you are the star, which means you are very, very magnetic. So you can, like, your wish is my command, your desires, wish fulfillment. So Spirit is urging you to ask for what it is that you need. Like, ask for your needs to be met. You'll be surprised. A person probably can meet you just where you are. It's just that you haven't even asked. You're either too scared, you're already telling yourself that this person's going to shoot you down, number one, or you probably don't even know what it is that you want. or you probably don't even know how to say it. But Spirit is urging you to ask for something. So for some of you guys, there's a need that you want met. There's something that it is that you're desiring. And it falls under being treated with love and respect. It's a love language for you, or it's a non-negotiable. It needs to be a non-negotiable for you on the respect type of level. I do feel like when it comes to like a love language, you probably need to understand yourself a little bit more to kind of know exactly what that is, so you know exactly what it is that you're asking for. And I do also feel like that there could be a person who could have felt shamed for even asking for such things, that now when you get into this, it's not necessarily their shame, it's your shame. I feel like there could be a previous relationship, or maybe you grew up in a household that made you feel shamed when you asked for exactly what it is that you needed. Maybe somebody told you that you didn't need that much, or why you're always asking for something, or nobody's going to ever do this for you. So it's not the other person, it's your shame. You have some type of shame for asking for what it is that you want and deserve. But Spirit is calling you. You have this person's attention. You can get exactly what it is that you want. It's like, do you understand how lucky you are right now? I know yesterday was the day of luck, but today is Venus Day. It's our lucky day. It's our day. So if you ever want a day to kind of like celebrate yourself, celebrate on Venus Day. It's our day. It's our ruling planet here. And we are going to be extra lucky today. And I feel like that luck from yesterday, that luck and love, is going to be spewing over to us. So, yeah, Spirit is asking you, please, what do you want? Ask this person for what it is that you want. If they say you can have anything you want, ask this person too. So you have the Judgment card here. And the angels are here. The angels are congratulating you. I'm telling you, for some of you guys, there was a hard-ass trial that you went through. Like, extremely, extremely, extremely hard. And the angels are congratulating you. You've been through a lot. You've been through so much. And it's because of your strengths. It's not because of your weaknesses. So you've been through so much. The angels are like, this is your gift from above. This is a universal gift. It's like, and also, what do you want from the universe? What is something that you would really, really like from the universe? Like right now, you can ask for anything you want. If you want it, you can ask for it. All right, let's see. I'm going to be going in the Travelers, Sacred Travelers deck, and we are going to be doing our full 24-hour spread, okay? So let's get right into it. All right, so today you have an opportunity to heal. Okay, you have an opportunity to heal. And one of the challenges of today is going to be discovering a truth. It's going to be you standing in the light of truth. So there is going to be some type of exposure or enlightenment that you do have. That can be coming, that can be a little bit challenging, or it could be a lot. There is some type of truth that it is that you're discovering. I feel like you're on a quest to discover this type of truth here. Standing in your truth. I feel like when you stand in the truth of how it is that you're feeling. Alright. You have navigating by the stars coming up here. And this is following your bliss, following your heart. This is going to be your goal for the rest of the day. I feel like morning time, there's going to be something that you haven't done. And by noon, you're going to be like, what? I haven't done this thing. Or I have not you know, done something, or I haven't, you know, had my favorite blah blah blah. It's something that makes you feel really really happy. You have the star here, so it's like wishes, it's wish fulfillment. So you end up doing something that brings you wish fulfillment, and you do have the wondrous universe. It could be as simple as, wait, I haven't put on my favorite lashes, or wait, I didn't do my hair, or wait, because you do have walk-in beauty. So there's something that's really really beautiful here. Whatever this thing is right here, whatever this thing is right here, whatever is bringing you, something is pulling you here, it's the universe. So the universe is going to be tugging on you to do things. So make sure you follow your hunches today. Hunches are going to be really, really big. Also, there's some type of healing energy that's surrounding you. You also have infinite abundance surrounding you. Something is going to be really, really big for you today. Okay? So let's see. Alright, so it looks like as your day go on further, there's something that you're going to be achieving. So I do feel like there's some type of wish fulfillment that you will be achieving today. And everything is smooth sailing because you kind of had this like pick me up to wait. I'm not doing such and such. I'm not following my heart, or I'm not doing what I really want to do. What I really want to do is this. And you go do that thing, and this kind of puts everything in smooth sailing. Like something puts everything in flow. Like everything works together. Everything is working well. So that's really, really good. You do have reaching your destination here. Your light is shining brightly. So there's some things that you need to do. You're definitely going to get it done. Today is looking like a really, really good day for you to get all of these things done. You are reaching your destination. So by noon is going to be really, really good for you. Lunchtime, even if you don't really go by like, you know, the traditional lunch time. But by like time when it's like lunch, when you stop for lunch, when you eat, there is going to be something that you really, really want to do, or something that you really, really want to eat, or a lipstick, or something that's going to make you feel happy. And it is key that you do this thing in order for everything else to be in flow. And what is calling you to do this is the universe. The universe is directing your steps. So the universe is definitely going to pull its way in. Okay, the wondrous universe. You don't know how just doing this one thing can turn a chain of events. I did talk about the wheel finally turning, or the wheel is turning in your favor. You have no idea how this one thing. So please, please today, do not make it seem like this is just, oh no, I'm going to just go ahead and, no, get it. Do that thing. You deserve it. I did talk about somebody's journey, somebody's trial. Somebody went through hell and back. And it's a big deal that you're still here. Like, if you don't think that it's a big deal that you are still with us, you are tripping. It's a big deal that you are here. So there is something that you're going to think about doing when you stop to have some lunch. Or midday, because some of you guys could be fasting. Come on, I know all the lifestyles, okay? Some of you guys could be fasting midday. There's something that it is that you're going to be thinking about doing or wanting, and this is strictly for wish fulfillment. This is strictly for your happiness. This has nothing to do with nobody else. This is strictly you following your bliss. This could be you want to do something for someone else, but this is the fulfillment of you. It's about to make you feel really good. You're not worried about how good it's going to make someone else. It's like, it's going to make me feel good to do this for that person. This is strictly a selfish decision. Okay? Something that's very, very selfish. It puts you in flow, and it makes you reach a certain destination here. And your light is shining very, 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 very brightly here. There's going to be some type of great adventure that happens. There's something that you're going to be wanting to do. So make sure you do it. The universe is stepping in. It's stepping in your life, giving you a little idea or a little hunch. And this is, I'm letting you guys know, follow that hunch. Follow that hunch. Okay, you have view from above here. There's There's something that you were still yet to see the big picture in. Or there's something that you need to, or this lets me know that this view in a situation from above, this getting the bigger picture of your day, especially when you follow your hunch, because I feel like I'm going to just drill this in so you can follow it. Why do I have this? Let me take this thing off. Got my scrunchie on. You realize how good it is for you to see something from the bigger picture, and how you to get out of either your emotions, or it could either be like a normal routine, and how peaceful something is, and that needs to continue tomorrow. So something, I feel like this has a lot to do with following your bliss. All right, and you have grace and gratitude. Okay. Grace and gratitude, being thankful. So it's going to be key before you go to sleep tomorrow for you to say all the things that you're grateful for. Whether you write them down or whether you tell God, you can pray and tell God, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that, I'm thankful for. But there's something that you need to tell God that you are thankful for. All right, we're going to see what ancestors are walking with us. What times of the days are our ancestors going to be present with us? All right, what's around us, what's energy is going to be present with us throughout the day today. So let's see. Tell me more about crossing bridges. Sage. You got Sage here. Greatest opportunity today. Crossing bridges, and you have Sage. You know what's so crazy? I just bought me a dog, and her name is Sage. And this comes right on out. So there's a need for you to be devoted and committed. You have the energy of the Sage with you to cross these bridges, for you to go into this other dimension. You may hear her breathing, and she's sleeping right now. She's knocked out. But you have the energy of the Sage. Get something done. Be committed. Follow your dreams. There's something that you wish to do. There's something that you want to do. Something like continue. This is being committed and being devoted. It has a lot to do with writing, books, things like that. It's like finish the book, finish the video, finish the content, finish off strong. It looks like you'll be finishing something in the morning. Some of you guys have some type of morning work. Tell me more about discovering truth. All right, so you have the great teacher here. So there is some type of learn from a spiritual experience. I do feel like you're going to be discovering, because we did talk about Job. Maybe there's something that you need to learn or read about Job. But you're going to be discovering the truth when it comes to the morning. And this has a lot to do with the day ahead. So I do feel like you get something. You get some piece of knowledge, some piece of wisdom, some healing information for the day ahead. And I do feel like it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to kind of like sit in some type of truth, or stand in some type of truth, or to be vulnerable to some type of truth. This also lets me know that you are a healer. You are a healer. You have healing tendencies, powers. All right. Tell me more about navigating by the stars. Oh, your guardian angel. So not only is the universe dropping in, but your guardian angel is dropping in to give you some bliss. What is going to fulfill you for the rest of the day. You do also have the hunter here. The hunter moon is coming out, and ignite your passion. So what do you really want to do? It's going to be really, really key for you to do something for you. You may get this thought. Make sure this is going to be around noon, around lunch. For me, this is like when I break my fast. So I understand like people have different, you know, lifestyles. Like they you know, differently. So just it's going to be like around like midday type of ish, okay? Or when you've been up for a while, it considers like midday for you if you may be a late bloomer. But your guardian angel is tapping in some wisdom. Your guardian angel is making you remember something, bringing you these ideas, also working with the universe. This is going to be a strong, strong, strong pull. All right. So you have the Shalom Master. Be graceful. Grace is going to be really, really big for you. Being graceful. You learn a thing or two about handling something with grace. And seeing something from a higher perspective. All right, so I feel like you're going to have to kind of like deal with another person or something like that. There could be something that could be standing in your way, but there is some type of grace. Trade energy, shapeshift. You may need to shapeshift into the Earth Mother. Or do you have to shape shift into that? Transform. There's a need for you to exchange your energy. Be the love that it is that you want to see. Be the bliss that it is that you want to see. Be the grace that it is that you want to see. And you have shed old skin. So I do feel like the universe is also going to be helping you deal with the situation that you've had some problems with, some challenges with in the past. Tell me more about in flow. We got the Druid here. All right, so everything is working very, very smoothly together, and all you need to do is hold the space. All you need to do is hold the space, and how you hold the space is by following the voice of your soul. Definitely make plans and focus. Everything is going to be working smoothly right now. Embrace some type of energy of peace. Also, this is you still having this bird's eye view. So I feel like Spirit kind of pivots you a little bit, or you know, redirects your energy, and all you have to do is hold it. Don't go back to some type of old energy. Why do I feel like today is just going to be a very informative day? Like you may want to be in the present. You may have to do some deep breathing exercises. You may have to meditate a little bit more. Make sure that you are in the present. You don't want to miss this. I don't think so. All right. You do have the broken arrow. This is peace. So if peace is your destination, you reach it. You will be moving beyond ancestral patterns, so you will be breaking trails. Okay, you will be getting through. You will be making some headway. You do have the peacekeeper and the high priest, all right, up here with you. So I do feel like you do have the high priest that is making you kind of, you are the creator of peace. How about that? You create the peace in the room. So the peace, the energy, and you know, mamas have this thing. So you got this mama energy, the earth mother, okay? So you are earth mama, okay? You may be an earth papa too. But usually mamas, they reflect the aura of the home. They reflect whatever energy you're bringing inside of you. It comes all the way out. We are we are connected to the other world here. So our energy is very, very, very strong. We live, and I know that they say it's a man's world, but we live in a very feminine world. We live in a very feminine, how about this? A feminine universe. Okay? Everything here is feminine. Our feminine energy is very, very strong here. So I do feel like, all right, so you are the creator of peace. And in this area, you can take charge and you can lead with the authority that you want. All right. Be open to healing information. There's some type of information that you get. Tell me more about view from above. All right. You have the traveler. You're able to move in a new direction because you're able to see a bigger picture now. And you're able to bask in the joy and light. You're able to shift your perspective. Okay, so what happens with this crossing this bridge, and you harness your mystic power with this high priestess. So you do have, and look, you got the earth mother here. So I do feel like that there's some type of bigger picture, bigger eye view that you get, that that makes you move in a new direction, and you're going to continue that for your next day. So it looks like tomorrow is going to be more of this. Tell me more about through gratitude, grace and gratitude, joy expands. Yes, take time for yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself all the things that you are grateful for. Everything that you are grateful for tomorrow, not tomorrow, tonight. Take a look in the mirror and see all of the beautiful things that you are grateful for, because you are grateful for them. That's going to be really key. That's going to help you sleep really, really peacefully. And that's going to aid you on your journey. So good job, Libra. Good job. All right, that is your morning inspo. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.